Alright, today we're going to show you how to make this awesome feet for Bonnie. It's pretty simple to make. We're going to show you step by step what you need to do. It just looks awesome. Amazing. We were very successful on our trick-or-treating Halloween day, dressed up as Five Nights at Freddy's. And so all you need for this is basically this half-inch foam from Joann's. Okay, you just buy it by the yard. So I got maybe like a yard for maybe a yard or half a yard, so whatever you need. Yeah, you probably need just half a yard for the feet, no more than that. So basically foam, a hot glue gun, of course, that's very important, and shoes and black socks. Make sure to get large black socks to fit over the shoes, or actually this one, yeah. And this is going to be the shape that we're going to be using to make the shape of the shoes. So just 3 of these, one of this one, and then we'll show you exactly how we do it over the shoe. Okay, I just measured around the shoe more or less from side to side like that, and cut up like okay, be more or less from here will be kind of this much over the shoe. Okay, and I did 2 slits over here, and it's like a half circle kind of shape. Okay, and we're gonna need three of them. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue the first one, and then I'll show you how it's gonna look. Okay, it's gonna look more or less like this. It's glued. Okay, then we're gonna go ahead and apply some glue to the bottom. Actually, I am going to lift it like this just to make it so we can have a little bit of room up, so we can make it fluffy like that. So I'm going to raise it a little bit like this and glue to right there like that. Okay, right, it's going to look right there. I'll show you. Okay, it's going to look more or less like this. Okay, see, it's a bit raised up there. I want that to be like that. And if the foam overlaps over here when you're putting it together like this, make sure to cut the sides so they don't overlap, because it glues better to the shoe if it's not going over this other foam over here. Okay, now I'm going to apply the second layer. Okay, I applied the second layer the same way I did the first layer. Okay, let's do the third layer. Okay, I applied the third layer. It looks kind of rough right now. See, I don't want it to be kind of edgy like that. I'm gonna cut around so it will be one smooth, round shape. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. Pretty smooth edge. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to apply a strip of foam to this side over here. Just one layer further, okay? From side to side there. Same size as the shoe there. Okay, this is how it's going to look with that strip. Okay. So now we're going to apply the last layer, which will be around here, like that. Okay. All the way to the other side. Okay, this is how it's going to look. More or less like that. And now we're going to add the fabric. Actually, we're going to add the sock first. For the sock, get a large sock and cut more or less I mean, I cut more or less most of the front, just where the sock starts to curve and the back stays, you know, the heel portion of it. And then we're going to cut a slit there and one there in the front. Okay, we'll show you. Over the shoe, more or less like that. Okay, one slit in the back, and the front one will be around there. And it needs to look more or less like that, where the heel side needs to be like that, because you want the sock to be where your legs are and not too forward or backward. So okay, I applied hot glue under the sock, just to this area over here, under there, all the way around, make sure it's sealed onto the foam. The top portion is open. Now we're going to apply fabric to the front of the shoe. So basically you're going to cut the same shape as you did for the foam, but just maybe this 3 inches longer on all sides. Okay, because we're going to wrap the whole front of the shoe now with it, so we need to have enough to go all the way forward there. So it needs to be there. So from back there. Okay, once you have the fabric in place, you know where it's going to go, you just lift. I will start on this area here. I'll just lift, apply the glue, and glue it, press it all the way down, and then work on the sides all the way, both sides, and then this is going to be last. Both sides over here, go ahead and cut off the excess. So I just apply glue all the way to here underneath, so that way it glues all the way till there, and then you can just easily cut the excess off. See, both sides. I'll just cut it. It will be a nice clean job. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue the front of the shoe. Just try to make it nicely, you know, looking, not big lumps here or there. Oh, actually, we're supposed to apply glue here, and I ended up forgetting. Well, let's we can still apply it. Let's do the glue in the groove here, and then we're gonna make the groove, because that's what we're gonna make, create the nail kind of look that way. So let's just go ahead and apply glue in the groove here, both grooves. Okay, I applied glue to the groove underneath, and now I'm gonna make sure that the fabric goes. I'm just gonna press it with the scissor like this and make sure that it gets glued in there. Make a little groove. I should have done this right when we applied it, but we still have time. Just make sure you do this until it glues onto the groove. My glue is kind of hot right now, so just do that until it dries and it stays nicely. And then I'll go ahead and glue the front part. Okay, this is how it looks. See, the little groove is there, and the bottom's clean, no fabric. Okay, now we're gonna apply the fabric to here, the heel, all the way there. Again, just do that and just make sure that you put them right in the middle over here, so that both ends are meeting over there at the same height. Go ahead and apply the glue underneath, and then we'll cut off the excess. Okay, cut off the excess fabric on the bottom. Looks pretty clean. Everything is ready to go. So now you're going to put your hand inside the socks like this and stretch it. So you're going to glue this part of the fabric to the shoe here. Okay, so stretch your hand open like that to reach the fabric, and then apply the glue gun, the hot glue, and keep stretched like that until it glues onto the fabric and it dries. It takes only less than a minute. Okay, this is pretty much done. We have the last step right now. Okay, I already glued everything onto the sock there. Okay, it's looking beautiful. Okay, the last step will be to apply the same details here into the groove. We have 2 grooves, and then one of them will be in the middle over here. So I'm going to apply a layer of glue here, and I cut some really thin strips of black felt. So I'll apply it like that, and then I'll lift it, apply glue there. First you need to put it in place and make sure that it looks how you want it to look. And then you apply the glue underneath, little by little. Okay? Okay, that's it for Bonnie's feet. I hope you loved it, and I hope you make yours soon. Have fun!